Hello student, I am here with trigonometry. You have studied the angles in degree measure. So now we will study radian measure. What is a radian? If an arc of a circle is subtending an angle theta at the center, then this theta measure will be radian. Theta radian. We will say it radian. This will be measured in the unit radian. What is degree measure of a radian? 1 degree is equal to pi by 180 radian. So if we want to convert degree to radian measure, then we will multiply it by pi by 180. For example, 30 degree. 30 degree will be pi by 180 multiplied by 30 and it will be pi by 6 radian. Suppose 90 degree is to be converted to pi radian. We will multiply it again by 180 and it will be pi by 2 radian. So this is the radian conversion. Now if we want to convert radian measure to degree, then we will multiply it by 180 upon pi. Suppose we have pi by 3. Pi by 3 is to be converted to degree measure, then we will multiply it by 180 upon pi. We will get 60 degree. Suppose 3 pi by 2 is to be converted to degree measure, then it will be 3 pi by 2. It will be multiplied by 180 upon pi. We will get 270 degree. So here it is a conversion of degree measure to radian and radian measure to degree. Now what to do? Now we will study some more trigonometric ratios. For example, in previous classes we have studied trigonometric ratios will lie in the quadrant 1. Quadrant 1 means first quadrant. We are starting from this 0 degree. This is 90 degree. This is 180. This is 270. So if we convert it into pi radian, this is 0. This will be pi by 2. This will be pi, 3 pi by 2, and when we come again to the same point after completing this round, then we will be here and this will be 2 pi radian. So come to the main point we were talking about first quadrant. We have studied all the trigonometric ratios in the first quadrant we have studied, but now the time is to jump to second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. I mean to say, if we have to calculate the value of sine 120 degree, then what to do? We know the values from 0 to 90. We don't know about sine 120 degree. Then what to do? For this we have to know some rules. This is second quadrant. This is third. This is fourth. In this quadrant, all the trigonometric ratios are positive. But in second quadrant, only sine and cosec are positive and other trigonometric ratios like sec, cot, tan, these are negative. In the third quadrant, tan and cot are positive and others negative. In this quadrant, sec and cos are positive and others negative. Now the next rule is that if our theta either less than pi by 2 or theta is greater than pi by 2. I mean to say, if we are calculating our angle using pi by 2, how we will use it? Let us see. Suppose we are talking about 120 degree. 120 degree means pi by 180 2 pi by 3. So we know that this 2 pi by 3 lie in between pi by 2 to pi. This lie in the quadrant anywhere in this quadrant we will find this 2 pi by 3. So we will write it as pi minus pi by 3, or we will write it pi by 2 plus pi by 6. I know this is difficult for you. So initially we can take 120. 120 can be written as either 90 degree plus 30 degree, or it can be written as 180 degree minus 60 degree. I think this will be convenient for you to understand. So if it is 90 degree here, we will find sine 120 degree as sine 90 degree plus 30 degree. So if it is 90 degree here, then sine theta will be converted to cos theta. Tan will be converted to cot. Sec will be converted to cosec. This type of conversions will be there if we are taking our angle with 90 degree. 90 degree means pi by 2. This is pi by 2 plus pi by 6. Okay. In the same way, if we are finding the value of 300 degree. 300 degree can be found as either we write it 360 minus 60, or we write it as 270 degree plus 30 degree. So case is different. If we are taking sine 300 degree and converting it as 270 degree plus 30, the same conversion will be there. Similarly, if we are taking sine 120 degree as sine 180 minus 60 degree, or sine 300 degree is taken as sine 360 minus 60 degree, then there will be no conversion of ratio. Ratio will not be changed. As we have taken in the previous case, if it is 90 or 270, whether it is 90 plus theta, 90 plus theta, or it is 90 minus theta, 270 plus theta, or it is 270 minus theta, in all these cases ratio will be changed. How will we change? Sine to cos, sec to cosec, tan to cot. Similarly, cot to tan, cosec to sec, and cos to sine. And if we are taking 180 degree plus theta, or 180 degree minus theta, 360 degree plus theta, or 360 degree minus theta, no ratio change will be there. No ratio will be changed. Now, I will tell you how we calculate the value of sine 120. First of all, I am taking 90 degree way, sine 90 degree plus 30 degree. Okay. So first of all, we will see in which quadrant 120 degree lies. We know that 120 degree lies in the second quadrant and our ratio is sine. In second quadrant sine is positive. Okay, then there will be positive sign, but with 90 degrees sine will be changed as cos. So it will be positive cos, and what will theta? Theta is this, cos 30 degree. So sine 90 plus 30 degree can be written as cos 30 degree, and we know the value of cos 30, it is root 3 by 2. Okay. Now the same I will calculate with the help of 180 measure here. Sine 120 degree is equal to sine 180 degree minus 60 degree. Okay. Once again, first of all we will check in which quadrant the angle will lie. So 120 degree will be in second quadrant, and in second quadrant sine is positive, so sine will be positive. With 180 degree no ratio will be changed, so we will write it sine 60 degree. And what is the value of sine 60? It is again root 3 by 2. So in both the cases we have got same way, but the rules are different for both. So in next video I will tell you about some more values to be calculated. Till then, bye.